What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about two stocks today. We're going to talk about RKLB, Rocket Lab USA, for Tony Tacos. And we're going to talk about INTC, which I think that's Intel, right? For Into RC. That's the person that requested it, Into RC. I want to make sure. INTC. Yeah, it's Intel Corporation. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. We're at 968 on Rocket Lab right now. Weekly RSI looks crazy bullish, bro. What is this? What do they do? What are you guys with? Electronic technology, aerospace, and defense. Okay, so you are that hell of a name, of course. Rocket Lab, bro. Man, aerospace and defense. That is a great name. We are the Rocket Lab. I've looked into this one before. I know, Tony, maybe you've requested it before. I just forgot what it did, right? From high to a low, relative all-time high to all-time low here, you can see that you had this nice phase of accumulation below the 382, right? You've recently broken out of it. Absolute breakout move with this dominance in volume here, stretching for your 618, 6.9, the golden ratio itself at 1073 to 1222. You're at 968 right now. I think, I do think you'll stop here, okay? But you have a little bit more to go. You're at 968, 1073. That's more than 10% away. That's not a small accomplishment, and that's the minimum, right? You could really go all the way up to 1222. You don't have to stop there. These are just lines, right? You could go a little bit through it even. I wouldn't think you go to your 786, 886 zone. I wouldn't think that's where you're going right now. You could. I just don't think so. Volume's dying off, you're moving up higher, you're getting to an area that I would expect you to find resistance at anyways. It's the 618, 6.9. If we go back here, you can see that you found resistance in this area, support in this area right here. That's at 1187. The 618, 6.9 is like 1070 to 12 something, right? So this right in this area, you've got a lot of different things causing resistance and support, and right, you're even finding resistance here at previous areas of support. So will you go up here? I would think so. I would think you do go to 1073 to 1222, but you don't have to. I mean, you could stop here just below. It does happen. It's not common, but it does happen. I shouldn't say it's not common. It is common. It's just less common. It's the less likely thing to occur. The more likely thing would be that you go here and then you pull back. But either way, if I was looking to buy this thing, invest in this thing, I would probably wait. It's at 968 right now. Let it go all the way up above 12 bucks without you. Let it come back down. It will likely present an opportunity to buy at 868 again if you're patient. This is on the weekly aspect, so it might be months away, okay? If you want some short-term gains, like very short-term gains, probably in the near, like this week and next week, like very short-term, I bet you will see over 10% gains. I want to look at the RSI again, the weekly RSI, bro. It's so good. It's so good. Daily RSI looks really good too. Wow. Yeah, I really do like this chart a lot, man. I think you're moving up right now. I'm very confident. I was already pretty confident before, but I'm absolutely I with a very high degree of certainty believe at least 1073, if not higher. 1073, 1222. That's where you're going very soon. You're not, if you go lower at all from here, you're at 968. I doubt you go too much lower, but after this, I would expect you to go lower than your current price. You'll probably go at least to 861, if not all the way back to your 382 at 697. Okay, so up a little bit more, then down, okay? Okay? What you probably do is you probably come up, you form some bearish divergence on your RSI. That's where you top off, and then you probably pull back to your 0.5. I would bet you hold this as support, and then you move up higher. But we'll see. You did find a lot of resistance at the 382. Common times, often enough, you break out, you pull back to the area that you broke out from, which again, that would be your 382 right there. So $7 right around there, right? So that could happen, but I do like the 0.5. Well, we'll see. Anyways, RKLB. I don't know how it's going to look on the way down, other than I would assume it stops at the 0.5 or the 382, okay? But on the way up, I'm very confident you probably hit 1073 to 1222, just to say that for the 100th time, okay? INTC is the next one, Intel Corporation. Intel Corp. It's at 2238. Took a hell of a dump, didn't you? Not that much volume. A little bit of volume coming in here to save the day. Hey, nice. Not bullish divergence, but on your weekly RSI, you are in an area that you tend to find your lows at. So that's nice. Bit of a double top there. Would this be Wyckoff distribute? I don't know. I'm not a Wyckoff guy, man. I don't know. people ask me, and I'm oftentimes flattered when people ask me like details about Wyckoff stuff or Elliott wave theory, and I'm like, dude, I love that you think that I know so much about TA to have a blanket understanding of everything, but I don't know Wyckoff. I wish I did, but I don't know Wyckoff. I don't know Elliott wave. I know of it. I'm somewhat versed in Elliott wave, more so than Wyckoff, but I definitely don't know it. I would never claim that, but I don't know if this is Wyckoff. All that to say, but it is like some kind of long phase of like distribution almost, it looks like, right? Like, I don't know, you made an attempt here, no volume came in, but volume's coming in as you're moving down. You might be going down overall, it's hard to say. Monthly RSI, definitely looking like it's in the dumps. You do have bullish divergence, actually. To be completely fair, you do have bullish divergence. That divergence, I don't think is played out yet. That'd be good for move up to about 25, 27 bucks, something like that. You're at 22 bucks now, but that doesn't mean that you have to go all the way up, right? Like, that doesn't mean that this is your low. You could just go up to here and then go lower. That's all that divergence is good for. And it is really far away, to be completely fair. I don't know. I would consider that bullish divergence, yeah. Looking at the weekly, definitely a bad-looking weekly RSI. I think you're going to move down. I think you're going to move lower. I think what you've done here, you got the volume, you didn't go anywhere with it, and what happened was you found resistance right here at your previous areas of support. You couldn't even get above there, man. It's not good. Not a good look. I don't think so. Huge gap. Huge gap, bro. Lower. Intel. All that to say lower. I wasted so much time just to say lower. Yeah, oh yeah, bro, dude. Deadly. You're at 22.38. We'll see you down at 15.76. Ignore any thought of you moving up to 26, 27, 28, whatever I was saying first that you do, and then down. Maybe it happens. Maybe it does. I doubt it. I very much doubt it at this point in time, but I very much do believe inevitably, regardless if you move up more from here or not, which I don't. I think the or not option is what's going to happen. You're going to move down immediately. If I'm wrong on that and you move up, either way, you've got a date with destiny at 1576, probably lower than that. It looks so bad. It looks so bad, man. Yeah, I don't like it at all. Intel. In the dumps. I want to look at this real quick. Oh, bro. Yeah, it's just getting worse. Oh, yeah. On the bright side, I think you would hold 1461 if you went down there. I think you would. Okay. But you're going down. You're going down, sucker. You're going down, sucker. You're going to see prices that are lower than what you've seen since 2010. That's for sure. Probably even 2009. Yeah. I feel like it would make sense. I'm lingering so much on this because I feel like it would just make so much sense looking at this for what it is to come back up and find a lower high. Right? But then you look at this, and then you do this shit from a low to a high, and you see that you hit your 1272, 1414 area, an expected area. You went all the way up to your 100 and back tested it as resistance. You have this breakaway gap here. You got all this volume coming in and nothing, right? All this volume, more volume than this, but pretty comparable levels. And it brought you this, all this volume, and all it did was, that's a bearish outcome, bro. I don't like it. I think you're going down. The monthly deceived me. It looks more bullish than it actually is. The weekly and the daily tell the truth, and it says you're going lower, man. All right, that's all I got to say. If you like the video, guys, hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more. I feel like all I did for these two, for RKLB and INTC, all I did for RKLB was, you're looking really good immediately. And I just kept saying that over and over again. And then INTC, I was like, oh, you suck. I just kept saying that over and over again. So no harm, no foul. I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings. I guess I got caught in a loop there with my opinions. So anywho, INTC at least offers dividends. At least you have that. Take care, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.